Well, let's make a start to some Noita then. I've actually got stuff set up beforehand this time. So I'm almost a professional streamer at this point. Isn't that fancy? Yeah, I'm hoping to get a good run today. I do still want to try and get 11 orbs. It is largely going to come down to luck. Although, it's quite a good start. Chaotic polymorphine means you can avoid the Holy Mountain triggers. That's certainly nice to have. Energy Sphere is also pretty nice. TNT I do enjoy. So yeah, that should be good. Possibly should have not jumped into Mr. Shotgun Man, that would have been even better. Now can I get rid of him? So I see there's a bit of health past him. And I can't put myself out. Do I have water anywhere? That's a tiny pool there. No, doesn't really exist in any capacity. We've got blood there. Yeah. Oh god, I'm on fire again. There we go. Got some blood this time. We also want to be getting into there. And I'm half dead already, so this is not going amazingly for my first run of the week. It really is not. Quite like to find myself another potion somewhere, just so I can empty it. What is the chances of that happening? I mean, in Noita, whenever you want something, it just doesn't ever happen. Is my experience anyway. Learns controls. That's fine, I can manage. I don't want to let myself get set on fire again. Found an egg. It's just a normal egg, so we get one of those guys out of it. Sadly it's not a slimy egg, so he's going to struggle to follow me anywhere. And I'm not going to take the orb. Now my controls are back to normal as well, isn't that lovely? Yeah, I'm using a bit more in the way of money. And I need to be playing it very safe, because I don't have a lot of health left, because I've been a bit daft in my decision making. Also, I got caught in fire a few times. That was probably a large amount of what it was. I want the gold. I don't want the fire. Okay, I can grab a little bit. Grab a little bit more. I'm on fire now. I shouldn't have tried. Although I seem to be doing fine. That's volcanic rock there. Well, it's a volcanic rock placed in the foreground, which is a bit bizarre. Freezing liquid. I could actually use a freezing liquid if I go to the lava lake. I need to empty it regardless. Even more health up there. Seems there was some polymorph. I want to be avoiding any of the stuff down there then. Got worm blood. I feel we should grab some worm blood. Probably also some ambrosia. I'm able to make myself invulnerable. That's certainly going to be of use. Acceleratium, nah, good without acceleratium. That was chaotic polymorphine there. I'm glad it didn't turn that thing into anything worse. Visibilium, that'll help me out a little bit. Worm pheromone, that one will definitely not help me out. But it's good to have, I guess. It's good to have. That's a thunderstone, so I want to be going anywhere except for the thunderstone. Do you think I want to be dropping some TNT down there? Get to that chest, which I believe had an eye. Try not to catch myself on fire. Oh, and it's bloody earthquake. Okay, that's been activated, now I just run. Hide here, I should be safe. Sounds like it's ended, let's make our way down. Something got me there for 2 damage. Not sure what, but something did. Which is a bit unconcerting. way through here. Hopefully get to Lava Lake, because I need to dump my potion. There's a lot of fire this time. Can't afford to get myself set on fire at all at the moment. I've not got enough health to survive, I don't have any water to put myself out. What I'd have to do is dump some ambrosia. Which, while doable, I don't really want to be dumping it out if I can avoid it. Ambrosia is nice to have around. Got guys down there, more fire and the like. It's maybe not fine, but I can manage it. I can manage it. We've got a mighty duck. Is that a good or a bad thing? I don't think I can beat a mighty duck right now. And I also don't know where it spawned, which would be a bad thing. It's down there. It's in a spot where I can actually handle this. Just launch some magic missiles. So I'm about to go through Holy Mountain. I can refill them. 75 damage a shot, I can take out the duck then. There we go. That is plant seed. It's just regular seed. Oh, more importantly though, we have a water rock. That is lovely to find. Got some extra max health, that's me at 200 already. Plenty of money from beating the duck as well, so let's just go through here I guess. Pick up both of these. Hoping we don't get the cheese at random. Cheese would not be a fun one right now. We get from here. None of them are all that interesting. Critical hit plus, it's just a general damage up, sure. Acid trail. Okay, I can deal with an acid trail. That's manageable. None of these seem very good though. I wouldn't think I'm able to actually use any of these spells. The current ones I've got aren't great either. I add a duck on, take this off. Yeah, that should do the job. Still had acid trail, I kinda forgot about that. Please, I hope Steve doesn't get angry. Also got black holes, you can make a wand for digging. Costs 180, that's 170 cap. Okay, we can't use black hole for digging just yet then. Fine. Ourselves polymorphine anyway, so I can become a turret and escape. That almost went badly. Become this guy and escape. There we are. What gun does he have? Is this a poison gun? It is. Apparently hit a rat as well when testing that out. Isn't that lovely? A wand up there. Can't see the way in. Ah, and Phjook, you've appeared. Hello. Good to see you. I think I've got a decent run going. 210 max health after the first floor. I mean, it could certainly be a lot worse. I've also set up all the stuff before anyone told me I was missing any of the point reward things or anything like that. I actually remembered for once. Which is very nice in my opinion. Because I can seem competent. Which isn't something I can normally do. Oh, and you're telling me to hydrate. I will do. What's also very nice is I have lava immunity thanks to stone. Yeah, just watching the gold over here disappear. It was not a good time. I mean, sip takes priority, doesn't it? I mean, I can still manage regardless. It's all fine. I've become drunk. I think if you become drunk, you should get more critical hit chance. That might just be my opinion, though. I don't know if anyone else agree there. Indeed, it has been very much improved, Phjook. Oh god, I can't hit anything, but it's fine. I don't need to be able to hit anything. I just keep firing and hope it goes well. But the drunk's now ended, hasn't it? Or am I still drunk? I think it's ended. I should honestly be okay now. I'm glad that didn't go badly when I fell down. I wasn't paying attention to any of my levitation juices up top, so that could have gone very badly. I don't need to do this, I'm gonna leave it alone. That's a dead end anyway. I didn't get any gold from any of those hives. Just not worth bothering with. Ooh, now this is an interesting wand. Damage plus, but it's a horrible wand. Much as it pains me, I might have to say no to this wand before long. I can reduce it, you are correct, but I don't think I can reduce it enough from 1.87. Like, that's not going to happen, I wouldn't think. However, it does have summon eggs. If it lets me summon some stuff, it'll very much come in handy. Got one reduced recharge. Yeah, it's not quite good enough. It's not got enough slots to really be putting any chainsaws or anything on either. It's gonna be an odd one. Also, I don't think I can find a way over to my left. I need to go up here and dig down. I think I might, you know, and that worries me. Is that thing weak to fire? I don't know. That's a mimic though. I feel lied to, you said loot, so I just took your word for it. Can't believe you, Phjook. Fooling me like that. I should never have trusted you. Anyway, we should have a way down there by the looks of it. I'm just going to throw in some TNTs, or are they dynamite? I can't remember. Also, I should grab this toxic sludge potion. So remember what you said last time about toxic sludge in the desert and all that. I need another TNT to get down there. There we go. A little bit on fire, but that's more than fine. A little bit of fire has never hurt anyone, right? I mean, that is incorrect. It very much has hurt many people, myself included. But still, I just want to show me something magical. I mean, I don't blame you. Unless you're making a euphemism, in which case, Phjook. At least take me out to dinner first. Now, how on earth do we get through? Seems we got a way up there. Get out to the desert first. Imagine taking someone out into the middle of the desert for a first date or something. Like that is not a good sign if someone tries to take you to a desert for a first date. We're just going to rob you and abandon you. That's all that's gonna happen. Stargazing in the desert. I mean, surely going into some hills would be nicer though. I mean, maybe it's because I have not seen many deserts in real life. Maybe they're actually really beautiful things. Know how dark it gets out there. It gets dark out anywhere as long as you're far enough away from civilization though. That's the thing, you don't need to be going all that far away from everything just so long as it's dark. It's like hundreds of miles. I mean, You're not wrong, it would certainly be a bit darker than most places, but I still don't think it'd be quite worth going to the desert just for it. I still have never been properly stargazing or anything. I do want to do that at some point in my life. It's just something I can never be bothered with though, I'll be honest. That's more fault of me than anything. It's looking dangerous and the healthy range's not doing anything. As opposed to being yourself now, where you're still like a drunkard but no longer young. Of course, Phjook, I understand, don't you worry. Anyway, we need to find some wands and I'm not enjoying how this area's been played out. Or how my attacks don't seem to really travel. Was there a modifier to this area I just missed? Because I wasn't paying attention. Very well may have. Is this healthium? I think that is. Ah, it's very humid. Thought it might be something like that. Now, necromancy isn't always cast. I've always liked necromancy. I don't know why, it's useless. It really is utterly useless. I kinda want it. No, I can't justify the mana charge speed, can I? I can't justify that with that low mana charge speed. It'd be lovely if I could get the damage plus on it, you're right. Actually, you know, you are correct. I do have the duck modifier, I should take it. I can get necromancy. Honestly, they rise to my aid, and it's a bit of a lie. Don't really do much. They float around and occasionally catch fire for no good reason. Take over. Will I take over anything? Yeah, it has plasma cutter. I do like plasma cutter. Rocks are also quite nice. I do agree there. Being able to make an anti-Steve one would be lovely. Okay, now this I'm enjoying the look of. Sea of oil you've given me. Okay, those summon eggs didn't do much because of the humidity. Let's just give him a kick. Let's give him a kick. There we go. We've got some friends, and you've given me... Oh no... The rules are I have to take it, Phjook. Phjook, please, I don't want to use it. Oh god, okay. I'll bin this. I want Triplicate Bolt. Triplicate Bolt's very nice. No, Phjook, if you use points to give me a wand, I take it. No, I believe you're lying, Phjook. That is not correct. Your wand is very much a different one. I mean, I could have proved that it was on top of the podium, the other one. It existed before you spawned in wands, but I do appreciate you trying to help. It's just, I'm not gonna ruin it for myself. I've made the rules, I'm not gonna break my own rules. That'd be silly. Well, you've given me another wand. Maybe... Anti-gravity and glowing lance. Oh god. Okay. I don't know if that's better or worse. Let's see. Wrong thing. Lava trail. Okay, I did not notice that was applied until I fired the lance. Okay, this is one weird wand that's going on. Got a wand over there. I do typically like these ones. Typically have good recharge time, mana reduction, mana charge speed and all that. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's good. That is more than good. Look at all those slots. Good mana charge speed for this area. Good everything. I'm happy I found that. I'm gonna have to probably bin this one, though as much as I love Plasma Cutter. No, I can't take it. I need to have one good base wand. Already got Triplicate bolts, that's very much going to come in handy. I think we're probably fine to just leave at this point. Where did that projectile come from? I swear it came from around there. Where did it go? Mr. Wizard and left. How rude. I don't know what the plural is. I want to assume it's just Hisi again. Because there's a vote option if I quickly pause options in here. Spawn Hisi, isn't it? Let's see. I don't know if you see it anywhere. I can't spot it myself. There was something in here that says Hisi. I swear it wasn't a plural version of the word if it does exist. Have you actually looked it up? Alright, I'll take your word for it. Oh, the vote was just there. That would have helped. Hisi Rain. Yeah, I'm just gonna run. I think I'm happy enough with everything I've got. I don't want to be putting up with these guys. Guys are spitting out acid, that's fine. A lot of blood down there. Don't know quite where all that blood came from, but I'm hoping not from the one person. There we go. Another quick sip. And we're now making our way, hopefully, down to the Holy Mountain. I mean, there's only so much down you can go, right? But I must be getting close. Yeah, here we go. Just filled with lava around it. Don't need the healing, I've got enough health right now. What we need is some good things to add on to spells. And none of these have it. Imagine I just fell into it. Oh god, yeah, if I'd missed the portal, that would have been the end of the run right there. Anyway, I don't think I'll ever use them. None of those ones I'm interested in either. So let's just put together. These add Castly, yes we do, because we've changed a bunch of things to add Castly and I hate it. What I should do is this. Possibly this is better. Okay, that fires somewhat well, as opposed to this. Is it quicker? I think it's ever so slightly quicker in this order. Hard to say. What I can do, however, is make myself a wand for digging. Energy sphere, yeah, we don't need that anymore. Let's see what we have. Oh, nothing I particularly like. That is a shame. Faster projectiles is decent, but no. Any of them actually worthwhile? No, they're not. Okay, repelling cape. I believe fire counts as a stain, as does toxic sludge, so it'll come in useful. I've turned into a big scary man right now. This is quite the dangerous thing to turn into. That could have gone very badly if I electrocuted myself in the water afterwards. Oh no, I've been glued, inverted commas. I still don't believe those men are using glue. Anyway, let's find our way around. I'm sure it can't go that badly. A fungal soil potion I accidentally broke. I think it must have been. Yeah, I can see over here we do in fact have something. We got... Looks boring. It is boring. It's a lot of max mana though. A lot of max mana. I think I might need to go over to Glowing Lance as well. Simply because I need more damage output. Trip Bolt's not quite good enough without reduced spread or something. Not on its own anyway. That's Ambrosia, Pheromone. That's Invisible, and for a second I got excited, thought it might be Alchemical Precursor. Yeah, Triplicate Bolt, I've got too much spread right now. I don't think I can justify using that. Glowing Lance, as much as I hate having the... what do you call it on it? Anti-gravity, but always cast. Much as I hate it, it does have a lot of damage output. That's a worm. Hello worm. Please go away. As soon as it listens. That's kind of it. It's just buggered off. How lovely. I don't enjoy these guys. Need to be very careful of fighting him. There we are. I've got here another boring wand. That's a shame. Summon Missile could be worse. Gunpowder Arc could be alright. It's actually a decent wand in its base stats. I will take it. But yeah, I don't know if I'll get much use out of it. Am I stuck? Am I stuck in a bit of ice? I can't move. Well. When you give me a new wand. Energy orbs this time. Energy orbs I can definitely get around to using. I remember when I first started playing the game, this was one of my favourite spells. Like, energy orbs just lovely. I'm assuming you're slightly behind if you're saying you're helping. I'd already managed to escape the ice. But sadly you weren't as much use as you'd hoped for. I'm sorry to ruin it for you. Anyway, what do we have here? These can be interesting. And it somewhat is? Do I want it? It's arguably better than this. Comes with Plasma Cutter. But there isn't a cat in the room at the moment. I'm sorry. I can't really mess with the webcam to give you a kitty. If you're thinking that thing over there is my cat, that's my dressing gown. I believe both the cats are outside. I can't help you there. Do you want me to do something else? I could definitely mess it the webcam in some other way. Like I could turn it upside down, rotate myself around a bit. An alarm clock cam. Okay, I can try. I can try. Give me a second. Okay, for getting an alarm clock cam, I'm going to move the chair over to this side a bit. And you can see it in the back. Yeah, I don't enjoy having to resize my camera. It's a real nuisance. Before I do this, actually, I'm just going to duplicate the current scene. There we go. Sized up and pixelate it. Yeah, I'm sorry, no, we're not pixelating it. It's too much effort there. Yeah, filters, here we go. If I say, like, yeah, that's good enough. Then, I have to say maybe, that's too much. Okay, I've almost got this sorted for you, Phjook. Just need to make it even larger. Let's get this working. Okay, we've about got this sorted, Phjook. This is daft, but we've about got it working. If I move this slightly more, let's see. Oh, that's not quite good enough. There we are. Look at that high quality camera. Perfect. Phjook, we've done it. I've got my alarm clock over there. Now I just need to make sure I don't accidentally move in front of it like this, because that's going to be a bit disconcerting for you. Phjook, why did you want this? Yeah, there's a Lego man torch. I had it since I was a kid, got it from birthday once I think. It's a good torch. It doesn't use batteries, it just has like an arm you wind up. Yeah, there we go. Is that good enough for you, Phjook? Are you happy with that? Also, what's this weird blue liquid? Is that alchemical precursors in there? Where the hell did alchemical precursor come from? Does that get mixed accidentally from just random things? It might have. What's it made of alchemical precursor? There's water. It might be specifically chili water. Acid? Water? Maybe? I don't know. Something's made alchemical precursor and I don't know what. Kind of want to know. No, it wouldn't be packed snow, I don't think. Surely. It needs to have liquids, right? Doesn't use powders in alchemy, right? Or am I mistaken? Oh no, it does use powders in alchemy, oh no. Oh yeah, because I forgot, if you mix honey and diamond, I think you get ambrosia. Yeah, that is a bit worrying. It could honestly be anything. I'm not bothered to take out that turret. I'm not going to dedicate enough of my time for it. I'm curious, if someone comes along to stream, they're going to wonder what on earth's going on, aren't they? Also, why did that guy turn to gold? Okay, a tiny bit of alchemical precursor just sitting here. Lovely. We have some Midas now. Not much, and I can't really manage to get more. But, I mean, something in this area has created it, and I don't know what. Is it blood and water? There's more blood and water there, though. I mean, I do think water's part of it. I wouldn't be able to say for certain if it was blood. We'll need to mess around with that at some point later in the stream. If we survive long enough for this run. Oh, we've got another couple of the ones I like. This one, look at that mana charge speed. 505 charge speed. That is amazing. This one's got amazing max mana, but the charge is a bit terrible. Half tempted to take this one in the middle, just for the extra damage. On Triplicate Bolt, that would really come in handy. Anyway, do you want any of these? Oh, I can't afford this one in the middle as well as a reroll. Okay, do I just settle for extra knockback or living on the edge? Oh, it's a tough call to make. Extra damage. Extra damage, I have to. There we are. This is now a usable wand. Honestly, more knockback. More knockback will do. Let's polymorph and then escape as a giant larva of some kind. It's like a dream come true. Yeah, this should very much be a good wand now. Like 26 damage I got just there. 14 and I barely hit the guy. But yeah, this will certainly help out. I've angered the gods. Simple worm. I didn't even do anything to you gods, it was the worms. Steve. How could you? Gonna blame you, Phjook. That was your plan all along, wasn't it? Plasma Beam Enhancer. That's something I barely ever come across. I'm kind of tempted to try and use it, I'll be honest. What do I bin in exchange? Still need black holes for the time being, so I guess bin this one. No, chat wand stays forever, Phjook, until there's another chat wand. It's the rules I've given myself, I'm not breaking my own rules. Even if I disagree with them for the most part. What do I have now? Hollow eggs. Wasn't that useless? That old chat one was actually half usable. That's a shame. That is a shame. Also, is that more alchemical precursor? I think it is. In that case, is it worm blood, water and blood? No? I don't understand what's doing this. Let's just kick in some meat though. And we have Hisi Rain coming in. Oh no. Hisi Rain is a bit of a worrying one. I don't enjoy Hisi Rain a lot of the time. Seem to be doing okay, however, which is surprising. I don't know how I'm surviving here. I'm just gonna say it's thanks to the Triplicate Bolt extra damage. Triplicate Bolt's just lovely if you can get anything extra on it. On fire, let's put that out with the stone. Another wand. Ooh. Do I want spells to power? I don't know if I do, you know, but on this wand. Ooh, that could be nice. That increase in cast delay though. Ooh, is this really something I want? As much as I like this wand, I would have to get rid of it. Tough call. No, I'm getting rid of the digging wand. The digging wand's fine enough to go. This knockback is amazing, I'm loving this. Look how far I'm hitting them. It's just Triplicate Bolt, it's amazing to play with. Oh, I'm almost dead. Oh no. I wanted to make my way back up to get the plasma cutter. I should have taken it off the other wand earlier. Yeah, I don't want to fight Steve with this little health, but I've only got 2 options here. So I'm kind of hoping I get some more money. And more health is arguably even better. I've just got tons of gold about as well. More money's fine. I can get more money. Just need to go back up, then I need to fight Steve. Oh, fighting Steve is not going to be fun, and ooh. That is an interesting wand. Okay. 3 separate giant firebolts. Is that actually something I want? I mean, I'm taking it regardless, but we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see if it's any good. I can hear that Steve's about. It's not entirely gone. Just dive in there and get a bit more money. Gonna go through here so I can spot him. Okay, I hear him if I go over to the left. He's at the left side of that area. Let's just clear out anyone following me. Make sure I'm able to fight him on my own. That hollow egg one. Yeah, that's the one from earlier, the other chat one. That's completely useless. I'm glad to see what it does though. Steve's not wandered over here, has he? No, that does not look like a Steve hole. Someone else did that. Honestly, this half a statue could be nice. And I found Steve. Okay, I've got a plan. I've got ambrosia. Steve can't last forever. Oh, Phjook, please, now is not the time. Phjook, please don't. I'm fighting Steve. That ambrosia lied to me. That just evaporated. Can't believe it. I was shaping up to be a pretty decent run too. That's a shame. That is a shame. Oh God, Phjook. Why would you do this to me? I don't get it. What did I ever do to deserve you spamming bit donations? Ah, it's because of the cup. Okay, that's fair enough. I do believe you could do them all in the one message though if it is for the cup, Phjook. So I feel you secretly just want to put me through pain. Yeah, I think that one you just did, that should drop all of them. Yeah, I'm just looking over. You can see them all dropping into the cup. Look at that. And now you're now you're back to just spamming individual ones. Yeah, you just want to put me through pain. I shouldn't have second guessed it. Ah well. I mean, regardless, it is money. I can hardly complain, can I? Each bit you're giving me, that's 1 cent I get to take away from Twitch. Jeff Bezos does not need any bits. Also, health arena, as per usual, is coming very useful. Just spawning up there. Wouldn't stop you, is it? You're just gonna go on forever. How cruel. How very, very cruel. You just want me to suffer. I mean, that's fair enough to be honest. That's kind of the whole point of the Noita streams, to watch me suffer. quickly get him. That's all fine. This is a real nuisance playing Noita today because my like actual computer monitor is slightly off to the side of where I'd normally be looking. Oh, and you've given me a large clump of stuff. Thank you very much, Phjook. I've got a gold ore now. Let's go convert some bodies into more useful stuff than bodies. I mean, is it more useful? It's just a religion. I mean, you're not entirely wrong, to be honest. And here we go, we've got you and we've got stream elements. Can I turn this worm into gold? I can, you know. That's a good clump of gold. Does the rest of his body parts fall down here? It did. I'm happy to dive into there. I've got healing ghosts. Okay, I've got another 30 seconds of extra money. Have a little bit in there. And to keep on going, we need to find more corpses or make them. I'm all up for making corpses too. That's all part of the fun. We got one there. 17 seconds. I can take out this head. That'll do. No, that head does not count. That turns into just bone. That worked though. I can get these. I don't know quite what killed all of those guys, but I mean they all died and became goals. That's all nice. Hardly one to complain when it comes to making money in game or in real life. Unless it's you, Phjook, and you're spamming bits, in which case I do complain a bit. Because, god, it's annoying hearing that sound. That's going to be going for the next, like, maybe 10 minutes at least. You've never once abused me. I mean, to be fair, you're probably just getting your revenge for that time we did Risk of Rain and I took, like, 60 odd wax doves. That was a good time. We should do Risk of Rain again sometime. Ah, wax quails, yeah. I said dove, didn't I? That was a fun time. We broke the game. The game told us to stop and crashed. I don't think I've ever had a game just straight up crash on me for trying to abuse it like that. Yeah, I need to try and get the stuff working again with the Twitch integration. Also, hello, SB Kota, good to see another person around. If you're wondering why the face cam's in a clock, ask Phjook. He's the one that wanted it. He spent 1,000 channel points to do it as well, so clearly he's really interested in my alarm clock. I told you though, Phjook, there is no cat in the room. Useless portal. I thought I was a Lego man. I'm sorry to disappoint, sadly I'm not. In fact, something has just occurred to me, let me pause quickly. Let's make it so you can actually see it a little better. I'll change the white balance for you. Brightness. I make it dark. No, that doesn't actually help, does it? What am I wanting here? Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. I think that's about as clear as I can make this. Yeah, I need to leave it at that. That's as good as you're going to get for your little alarm clock. I might have improved that slightly, it might have made absolutely no difference. Anyway, let's keep doing Noita then and hope we can get ourselves a good run going. I had a nice one earlier, but then a worm ate through the temple. Ah yeah, there are pens and I believe pencil on there, which you might be able to make out if you squint a little bit. It's hard to say. It's not the best webcam I've got. I should maybe invest in a better one at some point. Although something I have done, Phjook, is I've commissioned someone to make some emotes for the channel. So you're going to have like proper remotes which you can spam out and such. That'll be fun. I'm not going to ruin the surprise of what we're going to be about though, so don't you worry. You'll have to just wait and see. They aren't going to be anything too bad, arguably not too exciting either. Why didn't I commission you, Phjook? Well, I was unaware that you were a budding artist. I thought you were just like some kind of degenerate from the Twitch chat. I do apologise. I hadn't thought you'd be any decent at art. Angered the gods. Oh, for the loving Christ. Okay. Can I get his attention with these? I'm not wrong. Phjook, you need to stand up for yourself a bit. You're gonna make me feel bad. That's where the worm was. Okay. Does Steve know I'm here? I think Steve might be ignoring me. No, he's just murdered some fish. He's at least somewhat aware of what's going on. Just a second. There we go. One shot Steve the statue, isn't that perfect? No, Phjook. Phjook, I feel bad now. Don't make me feel bad. Not allowed. Anyway, let's keep on going. I got no more shuffles, that's going to come in handy. Do I think I can actually survive right now if I go to the fungal caverns? I don't know if I can. I think I'm gonna die. I mean, yeah, chainsaws, they are nice. I don't think it's enough to fix this one. I don't really have the slots for it on this. I guess you are correct, I should take it to mod if I have a slot. I have enough money to just buy it. Like, they do a good reduction. Spell wrapping? How's spell wrapping gonna help? I mean, I guess I could try this. That's not quite working, is it? I think I preferred having that. I'll keep chainsaws, we probably won't keep the wand. Keep some multicast, keep some light. Chainsaw, double bolt, double bolt. On this one? I mean, it doesn't have enough mana charge speed for me to really want to rely on it. Chainsaw, double spark bolt, yeah. Yeah, I'll mess around with it. I will see what you two of you are on about. Like, I don't think it's gonna help enough, really. Right now, oh god, bomb curse. Am I dead? I think I might be dead. I'm gonna have to be very careful here. Steve's already annoyed at me, so I'm fine enough to just blow up this as much as we need to. There we go. Okay, double cast card. Up there. Yeah, you're right, that would work, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, that spell wrapping does work. I keep forgetting quite how spell wrapping goes. I do kind of want to add this though. Does this work? Yeah, that can do. That can do. Do it on wand 3. What, the one with 3.5 second recharge time? I don't know if that's gonna help you. I really don't. And the thing is, it casts 8 spells at once regardless, so I mean I can at least give it a shot, I guess. Let's do that. Then we're gonna want to do just more of these, I guess. Is that gonna be enough? No, that's not gonna work at all, Phjook. I don't believe you. I'm gonna go back to what we had here. That one is usable. I'll just save my other spells. I'm not even gonna bother messing around. I like messing with spell combinations. I'm not good at spell wrapping though. I can't quite wrap my head around it, you could say. I'm sorry, I'll stop streaming if you want me to. That's a terrible joke. I don't deserve to stream with jokes like that. It's not just math though, you're somewhat exploiting the game with how it works. Also, I feel some of those should have been hitting earlier. That just math, of course. It's entirely your maths. I should never doubt you, Phjook. I'm aware you are wise in the ways of Noita. It's nothing much else. You're wise in everything else. Which is Noita. Like, that's what your entire brain capacity is taken up with. I mean, yeah, Risk of Rain too. Risk of Rain can be included. You are correct. And I'm gonna give up on getting back gold. There's too much pollen around. One thing which I will say, if Phjook comes up, is pollen can be exceptionally dangerous. It has the ability to damage me. Also, has a blast radius when it expires or when it hits something. If you manage to get the strength, it's like 4 times strength in my spells, it would just explode and kill me. So keep an eye out for that. If you're trying to kill me, that's the way to do it. It's happened before to me, I was very confused at the time. But yeah, the strength does not do 4 times stronger. I don't know how the multiplier works. But you can take like 200 damage from a single bit of pollen. Also, the game's not having fun, it's lagging a little bit today. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I think the game is just a bit unhappy is all. Oh god, alcohol trail. Okay. That's an odd one. But Phjook, with multiplication, whatever order you multiply in, it does the same thing. Like 2 times 3 is the same as 3 times 2 and all of that. I hate to break it to you, Phjook, but you just try to do a big brain move, but then you didn't explain it well at all. I'm confused what you're on about. Also, I'm quite concerned. Did I suffocate or did I simply burn to death? I'm gonna go neither, hopefully. Wait, it does 1 times 2, which is 2 times 3, right? Okay, Phjook, I hate to break it to you, but 6 times 3 isn't 19. I feel you mistyped. If you didn't, then I'm quite concerned about your job. Yes, you did mistype. You aren't failing at basic maths. That's good to hear. Oh no. You know that thing I said you could kill me with? You didn't even vote on that one. That was a random one. It's gonna drop it down there, and you can see what happens. Like, look at what that pollen did. How is that blast radius allowed? Like, it's utter madness, this. Also, it doesn't want to home in on that, which is annoying. Alright. We need to find the wand. That worries me. I want to get away from it. Oh, it exploded, and it didn't kill me. Okay. That's lucky. Normally it would. I'm hardly going to complain about that. Maybe it only does self-damage if you walk into it. That could be the case. Regardless, we've got a wand, and I'm going to leave that wand. That is a terrible, terrible wand. Okay, make my way through here now. What have we got in this direction? We have pretty decent wand. Better recharge time and such in this one, slightly less in the way of max mana. Yeah, I could take that. That one will do. Chat hasn't given me a wand yet, so I'm able to just take whatever. That's fine. Do I have enough fungus to eat? I don't think I do. I need to find somewhere where I can get more fungus. I don't trust myself going through there. I'm gonna go up and around. Got a few enemies. Shouldn't be anything too bad. What would be nice is if I got accelerated pullman for the pollen, because pollen, it's a weird spell. I do enjoy it. It just struggles to hit enemies. And it's not always the most reliable when it comes to trying to fight. It slows down when it's next to an enemy. I think it's more so meant to block their projectiles than anything else. Oh, now that is a nice wand. Got some triggers. Got, yeah, reduced recharge time too. Yeah, I'm gonna bin this wand for that. That's us able to possibly make ourselves something very nice. Ah, Game HD, good to see you again. You're the Australian guy, aren't you? Guy who was up at like 5 in the morning watching me before you left. How you doing? You doing good? Imagine it's still ridiculously early in the morning for you, so maybe you're not doing the best, but I mean apart from that, it's fine. About 2 AM. I mean, I can hardly judge you. I was up until about 6 the other night. Yeah, I'm not gonna judge you this late. I'm terrible at it too. Although I do need to actually wake up at a decent time tomorrow, because I've got my first COVID vaccine, which will be nice. I get to get the government to track me through those nanobots or whatever they're saying in these conspiracy theories nowadays. I still don't understand people who worry about that though. Like, it's not as if... Wait, what on earth? Wormblood transformed. Is that water into wormblood? Okay, that's a fun one. Can attempt to go out and see the big lake. Yeah, that was water into wormblood. We're gonna have a massive lake full of wormblood. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't know what the conspiracy theories are about nowadays, but... I mean, if people are worried about the government tracking them, while they just have Facebook in their pockets tracking their every movement, I don't quite understand their priorities there. We already have all our information. Yeah, you're right. You're entirely of the same opinion as me by the sounds of it. Annoyingly, I believe my aunt is one of those people who believes in the government wants to track us and all of that nonsense about COVID vaccines. And is actively, like, trying to avoid some of my family members at the moment because they are being, I guess, sensible and not wanting to believe that. Or all of these weird theories she's spouting from the deep depths of Facebook. So yeah, that's fun. Yeah, we don't need a warrant to track your phone. Facebook doesn't though. Like, do you have Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp or even Facebook app alone on your phone? Because a lot of phones, they come with Facebook pre-installed as like bloatware kind of stuff. So they don't even need you to give them permission to be on your phone. They're just there, tracking you. Like, it's bizarre what people are willing to try and give to Facebook, but without wanting to admit they're giving it to Facebook. Yeah, I don't know if it's on all phones, but I know there are some phones with it. Like, it's worrying. that they can just pay enough money to just come pre-installed in people's phones. Like, I mean, I'm hardly massive tech phobe or anything in terms of that. I don't believe they're being watched everywhere. But Facebook is not the most trustworthy of companies, much like Amazon and such. And Google as well. And honestly, I think Google's one of the better ones in terms of they don't tend to be doing much overseas. Like, they pulled out of China after there was a massive, like, data leak after a Chinese hacker group went after their, like, database and such. Like, these hackers in that hacker group, they were never found or punished by the Chinese government, so Google was like, yeah, we're not putting up with this, we're gonna leave. And that's Google now out of China, as of, like, I think 7 years ago. Yeah, the most worrying thing about that, though, is this hacker group. They were hacking into, like, people's Facebook accounts and all that, and all sorts of related accounts to their Google accounts. And they were trying to find all these people who are pro-human rights activists. So, yeah, China's a bit worrying too, isn't it? You wouldn't call it watched per se, more so. Yeah, that is fair enough. Like, it is understandable why a lot of people just don't trust technology. The thing is, you can't really get anywhere without it, can you? If I was able to, like, live a fairly normal life at the moment without using technology, I'd be willing to give it a shot, but I'll be honest, I enjoy playing games. I like having just friends online I can chat to. I enjoy doing the streaming. I'm just not the most sociable person in real life, but on the internet I'm more than happy to socialise. It's weird. It is weird. It's also a bit peculiar because, I mean, you could say it's because face to face it's a bit different. But I'm doing Twitch streams, I've got my face out there anyway. So I'm not entirely sure what my, like, logic is behind it all, but whatever the reason is, it seems to work out for me. Fixing your Tinder profile, yeah. I've never used Tinder. I have considered setting up a profile just to see what I can get away with on Tinder in terms of, like, telling people and having them at least somewhat believe me. But yeah, I'm not bothered enough to get involved with it. No, you're not getting Grindr. No, that's not happening. I'm still a bit self-conscious when I hear myself talking in, like, the VODs after a stream. I'm not entirely used to that or seeing myself yet. It's bizarre. Like, many people have said they do think I've got a good voice for this. So, I'm assuming it's fine, my voice? I don't know. I really don't know. Can't stand your voice. I don't think many people like their own voice, to be honest. It's a lot different to what you hear in your head. So when you listen to it recorded, it sounds like you're just listening to someone who isn't you and you find it bizarre. Yeah, when you record, I don't know how it all works, but if my voice sounded like it does how I hear it when I'm speaking, I'd be much happier, I feel. Yeah, that's just how your head works, because you're not hearing your own voice through your ears, you're hearing it through the various vibrations in your head for the most part. Also, I somewhat skipped past the fact, KMHD, do you stream? I might pop by if I ever see you streaming then, I'll see what you get up to as well. So I'm always up for, like, visiting other streamers, trying to egg them on a bit, get them all happy with themselves and all that. I wouldn't say I've got many people who stream who I'm friends with, but I'm more than happy to come by. Ah, you've had depression and such, fair enough. Is that due to COVID or is that related to just various other things? Sparkling motivation. Ah, that's fair enough. If you ever want someone to stream with, if you feel that would help, then do just give me a shout. I'm more than happy to try and help you out. Ah, just sad and lacking goals. I mean, yeah. That's fair enough. I don't know what to say when people bring up like depression and that. I've never really suffered it from it myself or anything. But yeah, I do hope you manage to get through it all. I really do hope you manage fine. Ah, fair enough. I did ask. And I did not mean to pick up that health. That's a nuisance. Yeah, if you do feel like you need to reach out to someone, just have a chat or anything, like, feel more than free to just send me a message or something. I'm happy to chat about any old nonsense or listen or give what is frankly probably quite bad advice and stuff. I'm not going to pretend I'm very good at this. Like me and Phjook the other day, we were just having a chat in Discord, and he was just messing with me when I was trying to convince him that Attack on Titan is a mecha anime, yeah. I mean, it is a mecha anime, you can't deny it. Like, it's got a few extra steps to it, but it is a mecha anime. Like, you can't deny it, Phjook, forever. You know it to be true. I'll take Gamble. Gamble can be nice. If I get Hungry Ghost and the Lucky Minion, I believe, there. It didn't quite work out that. Steve, I think we managed to get him. There we go. You're making spaghetti and you throw in milk. I mean, spaghetti's a kind of pasta, Phjook. Like... Ah yeah, thing see the statues, it sometimes works, it sometimes goes horribly wrong. Like, I'm about powerful enough to fight him. I've also got a sodium potion, I don't know quite when I picked that up. Yeah, I think people just call various spaghetti dishes spaghetti because, I mean, yeah, it's a lot easier than saying like spaghetti bolognese or anything. Anyway, what do we make? Now Steve's out of the way, I've got some time. I think freezing charge will be nice. If we take lights, we can use that to wrap around a bit. I think this one's likely our best one. It's got the best capacity, it's got decent recharge time and such. This one has negative recharge time though. Oh yeah, I'll try not to get frozen in poison this time. I avoid poison whenever I manage to. But yeah. We need to figure out what we're doing. This one comes with an always cast. Do I need an always cast though? I really don't think I do. I do want Luminous Drill however, because we have a duck, that's just got a digging wand. So this one down there, that's just going to be a digging wand, I've decided. Let's just make sure this works. Yep. No mana cost, infinite digging beam. That's lovely. Steve's already annoyed, so I can't test out on this. And yeah, that works. Now if I do this, does it still work? Not quite as well. It works better in an initial burst. I can use this. I don't know quite to what extent. I might just keep it with the one Luminous Drill. Just so we don't constantly have the sound when I'm using it, saying, hey, you're not able to cast this, stop trying. Now SB Cozy, you're saying you want pollen bombs. I mean, explosion and slimy enemies. You have slime claws. Kinda tempted to give this a shot, to be honest. Yeah, slime mist, explosion on slimy enemies. I really need to try this. I'm sorry, this is gonna end horribly, isn't it? Like, this didn't occur to me until just a moment ago. Sure, we'll put it on this one. There we go. Save a few luminous drills. We can probably get rid of these spark bolts, can't we? I need to sort out this stuff at the top. Just a moment. There we go. So we want to do something like this. Oh, I'm happy for any kind of back seating. Like, back seating is more than welcome. If you feel you've got a useful tip, you know something I'm missing, go right ahead. I'm happy to hear whatever. I'm hardly going to turn down help from the chat. Okay, wand free. Speed, trigger arrow, freeze, double cast, pollen. Okay. Let's give this a shot then. Wand free, speed, trigger. Oh yeah, freezing pollen. That's actually going to be really nice. You're not wrong. That will be very nice to have. It's going to be a case of actually getting it to hit someone. But yeah, that'll be nice. Now, what I could do, hear me out, is take off one pollen and such. Add an extra light onto the end, I believe it should help. This should now go a little bit quicker. Yeah, it fires 2 shots at once now. So overall, I've added an extra pollen on. It needs the 2 double casts. Does it really though? Like, that's 1 extra pollen instead. I mean, the recharge time should be fine, to be honest. And the one thing I do have to worry about is all of this snow that's going to be appearing. I do have a digging wand, that should be fine. I've now got some interesting wands, don't I? I've got Trigger of Pollen, Trigger with I really want to try the Slime Mist one. If this works how I think it does, this is going to be insane. There's a chainsaw on slot 1. Yeah. I do have, like, if I go back to what I had previously, if I have this, I can just unload all of it at once. Costs a bit much though. Another thing I could potentially do is that going to be what I want? Yeah, chainsaw drains a bit of mana, it doesn't drain a lot. No, I think I'll just go with what you told me. I think having it so I can cast it for a while does help. Anyway, let's continue on. Could ditch the chainsaw. Or not the chainsaw speed up. You aren't wrong. No, I think I want the speed up. I want to have it nice and fast. Although what could help is speed up instead on these. That'll let them home in a lot better and things. I'm gonna go test that in the statue just here. Let's kick it into a better spot if we can. Try and... You know, it's a good enough spot. It doesn't really home in amazingly fast. Yeah, that didn't help. I'm gonna stick with what I've got, it's good enough. I understand messing with wands is fun, but it isn't maybe the most exciting part of the stream. I'll wait until I've got some better wand capacity, then I'll mess with them properly. For now, I just want to test out this Slime Mist wand. It's a very, very basic wand, but for 20 shots it should just cause giant explosions in an enemy. Got burning barrels. Got some enemies dying out. Does that work? Damn, it doesn't work. I'd hoped it would. I really had hoped that would work. I'll need to make some kind of follow-up projectile then. Unless it only creates explosion on the first hit, maybe I need to fire it twice, in which case adding a double cast loop around might work. If Slime Explosion went before Arrow, it would be Arrow that hits him that causes the explosion. What I was hoping for when I tried it is if I fire it there, I did end up just killing them. Fire it again. Yeah, that doesn't work. What I was hoping for is, you know the damage field modifier you can get? The damage field modifier can apply to like slime cloud and such. So I was thinking, okay, if I can apply the explosion on slimed enemies thing, would that just chain explosions potentially? I haven't unlocked damage field. I don't think it's a thing you unlock. If I go to progress, where is damage field? Somewhere here. I swear it's down in this lower end. It's not gravity field. Is this it? Damage field, here it is. Yeah. If you add this onto cloud, I don't think you need to unlock it anywhere. But this definitely does work on slime clouds and such, and it's lovely. Like, add a bit of homing onto slime cloud. Technically, it's a static projectile, but it can follow people around. It can't get destroyed either. So, it is very exciting. Also, hello John Lots of Free, good to see you. We're messing around with wands, because I want to try and come up with a fun wand, I've decided today, because I've got various people in the chat who do care about wands. So it's going to be a fun time just waving my wands about in front of the chat. I'm sure Twitch will be entirely approving of this. Oh, and potentially an always cast could have been added there. That could have been an interesting one. Always casts can make broken ones, but don't make exciting ones. That's the thing. Like you get, I think one of the better ones I had was I had homing projectiles, and then I had the polymorph field as an always cast. Which part of the UK is my accent from? From up in Scotland. I'm by Dundee. I believe you've got a Dundee down in Australia too, so it's different Dundee to there. It's not the most Scottish of accents. I've been told I'm quite well pronounced. So, yeah, I do have that going for me. That's certainly nice. Like, apparently a lot of people just struggle to understand Scottish accents. Yeah, it's not a real knife and all that. Everyone loves a bit of Crocodile Dundee in all those films. Sounds like your doctor. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, to be honest. If I was anyone's doctor, it would be a bad thing, but I'd imagine that guy does have a license as opposed to me. I have not got a license to do any doctoring. And you've spawned in a wand. Okay, this is first chat wand. I need to take chat wands. It replaces that one. It's good to hear your doctor's awesome and all that. It's always good hearing that people have good doctors and such, because you do get some really terrible doctors. Like, a lot of people who have depression, their doctors just aren't great, from what I understand. Like, they just say, yeah, you're depressed because you're fat, or something like that. That's not proper health. That's not how it works. Like, it could possibly be a factor, but that's not how you be a good doctor. That's not how it goes. Like, I've had a friend whose mum's been depressed in the past and got told that, like, how's that supposed to help you? Surely that's just going to make things worse. Ah, and yours specialises in men's mental health. That is very handy then. Yeah. Got killed once when weird fungus has turned to acid. Oh god, yeah, that would not have been a fun one. Anyway, while we're down here, I need to ask you all in the chat. Do you want me to go back up to the surface and go to the lake to the far left and just see what it's like when it's all worm blood? Because Sadly, it's not as good as when I had lava become pea soup, but it could be interesting to go and have a look. The other option is I go down, I then go beat the dragon, then slowly make my way up. So I don't have a flight wand. I could actually make a flight wand. Chainsaw doesn't have any knockback to it, does it? It might actually, I can't remember. You know, I'm gonna make my way down, kill the dragon. I don't even have good levitation, I'd have to dig through the tree. How strong do I need to be to fight the fight? It's a good question. It really is. I've got no idea. I mean, either it works or it just doesn't work. I'm gonna go fight the dragon at least. I think I can beat the dragon. Freezing Field adds a bit of damage on, so it should work. How's the wand you gave me? Utterly terrible, I'd imagine. I'll be honest. I'll try it out though. Yeah, utterly terrible as I'd imagine. Oh, you've got to love rocks. When they changed the rocks to work with all these daft things, it's just lovely, isn't it? Oh, the gods are enraged. Oh no. Okay. If gods are enraged, is that Mega Steve I now have to worry about? I'm a little concerned. I have to fight Mega Steve. I'd very much like to get reduced knockback. Or not reduced knockback, concentrated spells as a perk. Extra damage very much helps. Stats for the wand. I keep pressing escape accidentally instead of tab. I mean, stat wise, it is looking good. It's most certainly looking good stat wise. I mean, I'm not allowed to change it though, that's the thing. Like, my imposed rule for myself is if chat gives me a wand, I take it and I can't change it. Never seen. Alright. That's great. I don't like Steve's uncle. He's a worrying guy. I don't enjoy him. Yeah, do we have anything to edit in our wands really? I mean, Ice Ball could be nice. Never made the gods that mad before. I mean, the thing is, I've not even done that much to annoy them. All I did was kill Steve, and apparently I might have damaged a brick or something. Almost got yourself. I almost got someone murdered. And they're about to be murdered by a bomb because they want to go down. Oh no, they teleported away in time. Square barrier. Yeah, it's an interesting one though. I've died before to it because it does a lot of damage. It also stops you from moving if it's around you. I'm gonna pass it up, I think. That is square barrier, the one I'm thinking of, or does that get added wherever the projectile lands? So I might be thinking of something else. So it's wherever the projectile lands. That most certainly could be fun. If I put on a trigger, yeah, on a trigger it could work. Could. Okay, what do I have that could work? Fire Arc. Honestly, it's half tempting to take it. But no, I need a better wand. So I'm gonna need to go fight the dragon in a minute. I don't think I've really got anything too fancy. Yeah, on Pollen it is nice, but I think I'd prefer the freeze charge. Being able to freeze enemies is going to take priority. Also, the dragon's resistant to fire. But it wouldn't really help in that regard. Yeah, one thing I will quickly check is Chainsaw. Does it have any knockback? No, I didn't think it did. Well, let's keep on going then. We're down to Hisi Labs and you have Jungle. Once we get down to Jungle, it should be okay. I don't see it going too badly. The gods are very angry, I get it. They're not too happy with me. Gods are never happy though. That's why I like getting Peace of Gods as a perk. In a single player game, Peace of Gods is pretty god awful because you can just avoid getting the gods angry at you. If you're playing with Twitch integration, the gods just hate you. It's what happens. You can't avoid it. Okay, this is worrying. The frames aren't too happy. One blood transformed potion. Okay, that's not something I need. I'm gonna say no. I've gotten stuck in a wall mildly. Frozen myself. Okay. Just need to somehow make my way through. I can just launch these through a small crack in the wall. Isn't the worst idea ever. I've got some nice alchemical reactions there. Don't know quite what's mixing, but it certainly is fancy. Yeah, back to digging wand. Let's just use that. I don't know why I didn't go for that sooner. Taking a few hits already, so it's a bit worrying. I might just want to be making my way down. If memory serves, there's not the best of wands in this area. I could likely just avoid it, to be honest. If I just make my way down as fast as I can, I don't think I would really be missing out on anything. At least not anything of value. This is gonna be a weird idea. The alchemical reaction point towards something? It might. I don't actually know at all. Nearest orb location. Alright. So is that pointing to the one by the lava lake, I'm guessing? I'd imagine that would be where it's pointing, if it's pointing up and to the right. I mean, I doubt it would be the orb room, although they're probably both in the same direction. God, yeah, I don't think I might survive here. This might be the end of a run. Do we have water? No, we don't. Worm blood doesn't count. God damn it. I'm dead. I died to my own thing there as well. That's a shame. If I'd been a bit more careful, it would have been okay. To be fair, I didn't get anything massively powerful. That was bound to happen. Yes, it was clearly mean as ice. It wasn't at all anything due to me. Things have changed mods, so give it just a second and you'll be able to watch your stream again. Any minute now. There we are. It's got a lovely purple robe this time. Splitterbolt, bombs, polymorphine. Okay, I can work with this. This is most certainly doable. It's going to take a while to really get anything started, but Splitterbolt on the first floor, it one-shots a lot of enemies. Yeah, mud potion, I mean, what more could you want? I mean, it does put out fire. That's about all it does. You can't put it back in. But yeah, it's a lovely potion to have. Oh, and you've given me a wand. That's actually quite a good wand. Yeah, I could use that. It's perfect. I mean, yeah, you could climb the mud. You can climb with a lot of potions, though, is the thing. Like the... What do you call it? Lava potion. That's the word I was looking for. If you have freezing field, lava potion, water potion, swamp, all sorts. Just drop a small bit below you, that's you got a platform. Can occasionally end up with you trapped in it, but even if that happens, you can just wiggle about, you get set free, and that's you safe. That's a half decent wand. It's not looking great. acid trap is also not amazing. I don't have any way to put myself out. Need to keep running, hope I find some water. That's fire, even more fire. Oh, some oil, lovely. Had enough oil there to put myself out, because highly flammable oil apparently works. Still don't understand that, really. And I'm on fire again. Well, that was foreseeable, wasn't it? That was most certainly gonna happen. That guy's gold's disappeared into a wall, I think. That's a shame. And the lava lake. Give that a kick because it fizzles nicely in lava. Now we can throw some emerald tablets at stuff. Get a bit extra money in. Damn, I missed. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot them. I'm aware I missed, but I don't want to risk taking too much damage. I'm on half health. To play this safe, if not well, I want to play it safe. Because God knows I'm not going to be playing this well. I mean, you'd hardly believe I made it to the moon once, would you? I've made it to the moon a few times actually. There's not much up there unless you have all the prerequisites. I think in every run where I've got a really good run going, it's been polymorphine every time that's got me. Polymorphine's horrible. Although, I do think Phjook told me a while ago that you can... Have I got a minigun? No, I haven't played much this game since Power Plant was introduced. I had a break for a while, so we're gonna have to see if I can make my way into there. Last time I got to Power Plant, I found out that all my wands did nothing against most of the robots, which was a shame. Because Plasma Cutter, Plasma Beam, Energy Orb, all those kinds of spells apparently don't do anything against robots. So that somewhat ruined everything. And also, I would never make it to NBA with throws like this, would I? You are correct. We get chainsaw, we get trigger. That's perfectly good. And you've angered the gods already. Well... Okay. Sort of cheat dug through... Ah. Fair enough. I want to get the minigun though, it sounds fun. I really do want it. It's just a case of, will I get a powerful enough run anytime soon to be able to explore? Because the most powerful combination I've recently found doesn't work down there. There's a really easy wand combination to make, just a little bit of homing, then you add on a thing with trigger and then either plasma beam cross or plasma cutter. That's you murdering everything with relative ease. Except from the things down in the power plants. Okay, can I get this man? Come on, Steve. There we go. Managed to get him, barely took any damage. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna try and cheat too hard to get to minigun. I want to get a good run going anyway. I'd like to just explore everything once I finally do. Now from here, I don't think I want any of them. Oh, no more shuffle yet. There's no way of digging the spell. Alright, so just digging in general is good. I'll take something for digging while we're on the subject. And, well, I can't mess with a chat wand, I could mess with this one. So honestly, chainsaw trigger wand. It's a classic. It's probably not any good anymore. I'm gonna give it a go. That no 16 damage. That still is good. Very cheap for the damage it does. I'm on fire again. Well, that's handy, isn't it? I'm not messing with your wands, John. It's free. You can't convince me. You need to at least take me out to dinner first. I mean, I'm hardly difficult to get man, but I do have some prerequisites before I go and mess with your wands. Well, Twitch chat gets to do it quite frequently, apparently. Ah, thank you for following. Very much appreciated. Haven't seen you in the chat at all, but do appreciate the follow anyway. Do feel free to say hi, I'm more than happy to talk. It's all good. Also, Emily Clark's eyebrows, that is an interesting username. I'm hoping that is a person and not a bot. Because I have seen bots which tend to just take like one or two actual names, then a random word. So honestly, it could be a bot. I'm not going to get my hopes up too high. If you're not, I do appreciate you following, and I apologise for calling you a bot, and God almighty, that's a lot of health. How much health is that? 285 max health now. I've also got a stone. That's nice. It's very rare you get a chest like that. I don't know what caused it to happen. I think the best time I got a chest like that is it was a bunch of healing and then a ton of potions of gold, and I ended up suffocating in the gold. There was that much. That was a fun time. So all the potions collided with each other and just exploded. Also, I'm on fire again, but I do have a water stone, so that's fine. Now at this stage, do I actually want to risk going to fungal caverns? I've not got the most health. I've got lots of max health. Yeah, water stone. These barely ever appear. I've gotten like 2 or 3 of them this stream though. Like, I've gotten very lucky. Like, they are amazing to have. It basically gives you lava immunity if you just have it in your hand. It also just gets rid of any old stain you've got on you, replaces it with water. Like, it's brilliant. I do love it. It's always nice to keep it around. I may be stuck down here. No, I've managed to escape. I've managed to escape. Let me just dig through there if possible. It's gonna take too long. What else could I use? I could use a bomb. Bomb's gonna be a difficult one to time. That should be about right timing. Yeah, there we go. I've made my way through. Gonna have a poke into the... Oh, we've got a mighty duck. Oh, mighty duck. Do I stand a chance?
Nice shot!
Indeed, that was a lovely shot. I was half expecting a bomb to explode when I kicked it, if I'm honest with you. Like, I did not expect anything to really come of that was any good. Okay, there we go. And something has a wand, apparently. I'll need to keep an eye out for that then. And I have murdered your duck, I do apologise. I might die anyway though, so karma does come around. Yeah, I'm not going to go to fungal caverns. My health's too low. I've got way too much max health to not just keep going with this. Like, this is going great. Oh yeah, Steve. Steve's a little bit less great, isn't he? None of these are going to help massively. Triplicate bolt, maybe. Do like triplicate bolt. I don't think it's going to help against Steve too much. I will take it though. Cast 2 spells at once. This should break through his shields. Worst case scenario, I can just avoid him. Okay, I've got his attention. If I hide up towards the top, I should be fine. Deer Apocalypse, that actually helps. It's going to attack the deer since they're neutral creatures. We just wait. Get the kick. Didn't work out well enough. Damn. Get a kick again. There we go. That was quite the kick there. I'm amazed that hit him. That was very lucky. Very, very lucky. I need to decide what we do with our wands. We don't have anything good. Do we have anything here? always cast Fireball Orbital. Okay, Fireball Orbital on Triplicate Bolt. That, well, it sounds like a terrible idea. Could work. I need fire immunity. Wait, I have fire immunity. I've got a water stone. Yeah, I'm fine. Projectile duplication makes me slightly weaker, but yeah, on average will work out better. Because I'm not going to get hit by a projectile. I'll die to my own things. It's fine. Okay, and in here, put this. How does this go? Yeah, that certainly goes, doesn't it? Is that all of them getting it? I think it is. I need to put this in slot 1 so I can very quickly change things over. Gods are already angry, so now I can just dig through there if I need. Splitter Bolt? No, Splitter Bolt doesn't. Just dig my way down. There we are. I now have myself a lovely way to get through. Steve still hates me, but that's nothing new. What on earth is my luck today? What on earth? That's lovely! That's an always cast Matter Eater wand. Okay. Just stick these two on, to be honest, that'll do. Don't actually need chainsaw, do I? Do I use chainsaw for it? That could be a good digging wand. Yeah, that is my ticket to get to the minigun. Oh, certainly is. It's a case of, what do I put on the wand to make it quick enough? I can lower castly easily enough. I need to get down the rest of it though. If I add a duck, I can loop it slightly. Yeah, there we go. I've got a digging wand. Perfect. That seems to work just as I hoped it would. Yeah, that should dig through anything. Just instantaneously. There we go. It digs through everything. Like, it's Matter Eater. It eats all sorts. I'm fairly certain though it does not actually work in Cursed Rock. Die? It's a tough choice. I mean, I've had it voted for, so I guess I do. Now, I don't have a very powerful wand for fighting Steve, so I'm still going to just have to hide. I make my way through here. It seems he knows roughly where I am. I've got a digging wand, so I can just stay in this alternate world for a while and I'll be safe. Hide here. Come on, Steve. I can do this. This wand's run out of mana. Oh no, I can't. Alright. Steve, you're gonna die, yeah? Or am I gonna kill myself accidentally first? Ooh, improve wands. Okay. Is that a good or a bad thing? Bad because he appeared and didn't notice him. Is he gonna drown himself? He's not careful, he is. Can Steve drown? I've never actually seen him go deep enough in the water to start drowning before. I don't know if he is deep enough there. He might be slightly high enough, because like you see with me, my head's barely above water, but yeah, just needs a tiny bit, and that's you able to not suffocate. Do you have chaotic polymorphine? I could use that on him. Splitter Bolt against them. What's on earth? This chat wand. Okay. In fact, yeah, yeet the tablet at him. Good point. If he's stuck down there. Didn't do a good enough job. I think it bounced off the wall and lost most of its momentum. Honestly, I could just use this. There we go. That does the job. We're in parallel world, I might as well take the health. Unlikely to remember to dig through the Holy Mountains, I'll be honest. Yeah, let's see what we have on this side. Do we have anything good? Not anything too good. Can I fly with a splitter? I don't believe it has knockback, no. I could if I add this in, then I add a duck. It should be fine to fly. Yeah, I can now fly with this one, if I ever need to. Honestly, I might keep it as that, to be honest. Splitterbolt's nice against Steve, so I might want to go back to that. Yeah, I've got flight, I've got digging, I've got all sorts I need. I need some kind of immunities though, is a thing. Do I want high capacity for a wand? Or high mana low capacity? I don't think so. I don't think I do. If I add linear arc, that should actually work in this anyway. Yeah, that'll loop it around. Perfect, I don't need to waste a duck. Okay, what do I do then? Tough thing to figure out what I'm needing. I think I should be fine for this next floor. I do need to remember, go straight down, then I need to dig through into next holy mountain. I will forget, but I'm gonna try my hardest to remember. First get rid of him with my, quite frankly, ludicrous wand. Oh yeah, dig up, that is a great point actually, yeah. Digging up there still will be Steves about though, because they are new holy mountains. But yeah, this digging wand I've gotten so lucky with. This is the first time I've gotten a Matter Eater wand and not immediately died. Just eviscerate all of them. What this wand essentially is it's carpet bombing. Like, this is certainly against some kind of convention, isn't it? Like, this cannot be something I'm allowed to do. But do I care? No, because it's fun to just carpet bomb people. Don't quote me on that, please. That would not end well for my Twitch career. Not as much of a career though. I'm still just doing it for fun for the most part. Indeed, KMHT, you're very much correct with that. Also, there was just a wand. Why is there just a wand? Always cast electric charge, comes with light. Put light onto this, that loops around. Recharge time would be negated for one shot, so that casts twice as much stuff. Take it rather than this wand, which is currently empty. Yeah, Phjook's just gone away. I don't know where he's gone. He's missing out. Because I love this wand of Fate. Gods are very angry, okay. I may have been doing a bit too much digging. Make my way over here. Do we have anything long distance cast? Ooh, long distance cast could be nice. Or warp cast even. Stopped by walls. I kind of want to add that onto there. Mana drain of 20 though. Oh no, that's Mega Steve. Oh no. I can't fight a Mega Steve right now. It's apparently mildly stuck. Cool. I can just cheat him. That's fine. It's fine. This'll work. It's going to take an awfully long time, but it works. There we are. I'm now very afraid. Oh no, scatter gold. If it was the moon, this should be going far worse. Yeah, if he's stuck it's fine. He is able to dig through walls though, which confuses me. Is he only able to dig through mountain bricks? Like, I don't know. I don't know. What I think I should take though is concentrated spells. Now I know what you're probably all thinking, concentrated spells, it's not very good. With triplicate bolts, you should see what my carpet bombing now looks like. It's a concentrated blast of carpet bombing. Like, it's no longer carpet, it's a pinpoint drone strike. Like, what more could we be wanting? Anyway, we don't need the health, we need to keep digging up. Okay, you're agreeing with me. Thank God someone out there agrees with me. It is lovely to have it. Like, I agree. It's amazing. Whenever I see it, I do take it. Oh God. Yeah, fire immunity. I need fire immunity. You're trying to bomb me, which is nice. I don't appreciate the bombing. Yeah, this swan, it should also melt a lot of these earlier enemies. No, it just doesn't hit them apparently. Let's do that. Yeah, from here, do I want to go back to the normal world? Or what do I do? Because going through that portal takes me back. I don't need any orbs from this side. It breaks healing spells in a good way or in a bad way? Because it could be either, you know. And I'm not sure. Because breaking in this game can mean various things. For example, always cast Glittering Field, that happened once. That very much broke the game. Also very much not in a good way, it broke the game. I had no frames, because I didn't notice it was applied to my flight wand, which had pretty much instantaneous cast speeds. Yeah, that was an interesting time. Got a man there. They are no longer there. Yeah. Ooh, that hurt a bit. That hurt a bit. In a bad way. Ooh, so you actually make it sort of heals you. Okay, yeah, that's not good. If that's the case, if I go into my progress quickly, does that mean if you added, is it light speed shot? Light shot, this one. Negative 26 damage. You added that onto something that does healing. Would that mean you get healed more? For example, add that onto Healing Field. In fact, is Healing Field still in the game? I don't see it. Healing Field, is it? Have they gotten rid of Healing Field? That's a shame. They have. So I cannot see it anywhere. Like, we've got Healing Bolt. Yeah, that's it. That is a shame. Okay, guess I'll give up on that. Yeah, one thing I will do while I'm out in this area, it's just occurred to me. Circle of Vigor, it's with the static ones, is it? Static projectiles, that would be down towards here? Has it not been added in, has it? I've definitely found it and used it before, but occasionally it just doesn't add stuff. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be something I've got in my menu. That's a shame. That is a shame. Yeah, while I'm here, I'm gonna go do a fungal shift, see if I can get something fun. This run's going well. I need to try and ruin it somehow. Let's see. Just concentrated drone strike spell. I'm loving this. I definitely need fire immunity, but if this projectile duplication ever triggers, it's so good. Yeah, it's a super rare spell to find the regeneration spell. Like, if you ever find it, that's a good run. Because rather than Healing Bolt, where you need to cast it and then have it hit you somehow, which is near enough impossible at times. The Circle of Vigor, that's definite healing, you don't need to move or anything. You'll wait for a second, make sure there's nothing too bad. Is that healthium? Or is that hastium? Lively Concoction. Okay. Get a bit of that on me. It would have been nice if I could have bottled some of it, or grabbed the potion myself. If I can't vote, I'm a bit sad. Like, just imagine, if I bottled some of the lively concoction, I could have possibly fungal shifted into lively concoction from, like, something else. Like, imagine lava into lively concoction. There's so many enemies that spit out lava, there's entire lava lakes, I could just fill a potion with ease. But yeah, the chances of actually grabbing a potion from Potion Grain, they're very much slim if it's something you're wanting. There still is a spawn potion that you can do with your channel points, if you ever want to try and do that. But very equally, it could be something very mean, and you could end up trying to kill you with it. It's a mixed bag, it really is. I'm enjoying my Triplicate Bolt nuke wand. It's not quite a nuke, but it's close enough that I'm more than happy to be using it. What have we got in here? Lava potion immediately. I should have read the potion. If anything goes, reduce recharge time. We don't need that, we've had some improved wands trigger, that's all good. Make my way up here, what have we got? Magic arrow, we've already got some type of flight wand already. Grab the broken wand, we can maybe get ourselves something fancy in a Hisi base. That one's not very good. Just nuke that man. Fire is actually going to be working against me here. Do I have? Yeah, I could use this wand. Things are getting set on fire, it's less likely I'm going to get weird fungus to munch on. So I need to be careful, try not to set many things on fire. I believe if we block some of these guys down there, their blood does turn into extra fungus. Take out that little guy, he ended my good run last time. Like, they can just stun lock you by freezing you over and over again. I hate those guys. With a passion. Okay. Not got enough stuff. Ah, crying out loud. I've been blinded. I don't know this area well enough. I'm just gonna fire blindly. I'm sure it'll work out. Okay, I'm about able to see again. Nothing's shooting at me. Where on earth am I? Okay, here I am. Ah, there's you, John. What's the free? You are the duck. Let's see if we can one-shot you. Oh, we didn't. That's surprising. Thought we'd be able to. Well, magic arrows it is then. More duck projectiles. You can never have enough. Oh. God, that is a lot of purifying powder in those bottles. More toxic sludge. Oh, that's a bad toxic sludge, isn't it? Yeah, that's transformed things into it. Also, that's health pickups. We've got another massive health pickup chest. We have, haven't we? My luck today is impeccable. What is this? I'm at 480 max health. I've barely even been down yet, I'm just in an alternate world is all. This is amazing. Yeah, I don't think we need to really wander around here any longer. I will have a very brief looking at some wands. That one's not interesting. I'm not going to ever end up taking anything which has electricity on it. It's a surefire way to get yourself killed accidentally. Does the worm have anything? No, you didn't have any max health. Well, let's keep on going. Now we need to decide back to the normal world, or do I stay in parallel world? Because parallel world's a real nuisance to get to. If I ever want to do orb hunting, I need to go back though. This is around the stage where orb hunting is very much possible. I could go along the surface with ease right now. You're saying perks, yeah. Perks are arguably more useful. I still want to try and get an 11 orb run though. That is my next goal in the game. I need to remember I still have this water stone. can use that if I ever need to. But yeah, going down for perks, you're not wrong. That has to be the way to go. I mean, yeah, you are correct. I could just dig down. That's probably playing a bit too risky though, in my mind. As while it is certainly doable, I wouldn't say it's a good idea. Oh no, I fell into that. I thought I had more levitation than I did. Well, guess we're back to here then. That's a shame. Well, that was bound to happen at some point. That's fine. We'll be fine in terms of perks anyway. We'll be more than able to succeed. Just keep on going. Fight some Mega Steves, because I have what's quite frankly quite the powerful wand. And just look at this. How could you ever not enjoy using this? That Death Cross, I think it is, yeah. I've got a soft spot for Plasma Beam Cross, so I was a bit hopeful there. I had somewhat wished I'd be able to get something a little bit nicer, but no. Plasma Beam Cross isn't even all that good. I just keep cheating with it, because you can make some ridiculously good wands. What do we get? Boomerang spells. Okay, boomerang spells should be capable of surviving. That can't be too bad, right? It really could be, to be honest, it really could be. Magic Arrow, that one's not going to backfire. Does launch me around the place. Yeah, I can use Magic Arrows. That one will, very least, not end up setting me on fire. Fire's fast enough that I should be able to say, with relative safety, that I can just kill things. Like that crate jittering around, it makes me worry it's about to explode. Thankfully, I don't think it ever will. Still though, you can't ever really trust physics in this game. Anyway, that's boomerang spells dealt with. Back down we go. And we need to fight Mega Steve. Can't kick a statue at Mega Steve, that one is not doable. Always cast that. Essence to power. Essence to power? That could be lovely against Mega Steve. His name is Scott. Okay, I'll call him Scott then. I do typically call him Mega Steve, because he is just Steve, but bigger. But sure, he can be Scott. How many chainsaws do I have? I think only the one. I don't think I've got many. We need to try and do some trick shots here, because my trick bolts can bounce from this corner. So I can somewhat cheat him again, because it seems he's not wanting to dig through stuff, and I've removed that ability from him. So yeah, Mega Steve's not actually all that difficult if you can no longer dig through stuff. That was one of the main points I was worried about. Now, oil, blood, immunity to fire, I've been saying I need it. I can't say no, can I? From here, do we take any of the wands? I mean, we've got the rocks. Rocks could be fun to mess with. Don't think we need any rocks, so. Do you have any fun modifiers? Crit and wet enemies? Ah, that's fine. Ah, and you've given me a homunculus. Lovely. Yeah, multicast with concentrated spells is great. I don't know quite how much concentrated it is. Like, do you know if there's an exact number? Is it like minus 25 spread or something? Or is it even higher, like minus 50? At the very least, this one fires two things at once, so I could do. We're now exploding ducks. That's exactly what we wanted. That's going to be chaos. I'm going to have set you on fire. I'm sorry, Ken HD, I did not mean to. Linear arc adds damage. I don't think we want that necessarily though. Also, I don't think it really applies at all to the chainsaw. No. It applies after it casts. Another idea I could do is cast double the spells out of this wand. Now my major concern right now, these fireball orbits, they don't do damage against the dragon, and I think that's the next boss I'm going to be hesitant to. Just because the dragon drops a lovely wand. It's got either good spells, good stats, it's occasionally just not very good. But it should be worth doing. What I'd like, ideally, is some kind of damage buff. If you could get Bloodlust, that'd be perfect. It's plus 13 to damage. Alright. Applies form of visible damage. Okay. That should be fine then. Just multiplies it if it's okay. So are you saying if I added this on here, I'd immediately get a damage boost? Is that how it works? Because it's not the most accurate, this. No. But honestly, it could work. Why is it sometimes really accurate and sometimes just not? Well, I apparently could murder you. I was trying to test if I could fly, because I do have a small amount of knockback. I'm sorry, Ken HD. I'm sorry. Can you get it in single player? That's a good question. I actually don't know. I think it's added by the... what do you call it? Twitch Extended mod. I think that's what adds in the ducks. So I'm going to say no. It wouldn't work in single player. It would be nice if you could. But yeah, getting a single one of them, adding it onto like a luminous drill, that's you got a digging wand. And the fact it's ducks means people on Twitch chat typically just vote for it. Means I have 5 spells per that. Okay. So basically triplicate bolts benefiting massively from this. Because that's 3 separate projectiles getting a buff as well. And 6 with the current wand I've got going. Like this is going to be a fun time against the dragon. He's big enough that I should be able to just murder him. Anyway, do I want to properly do this floor? I think I do to at least an extent. Well, I don't need to be doing the floor properly. There's a shop which honestly doesn't have very good stuff most of the time. Yeah, deleting the dragon. That's something I typically end up doing. Because if you remember what I said before about the what do you call it? Plasma beam cross and homing, all of that. If you get one of those onto the dragon, he just dies. And yeah, this is a floor where I'm hoping to get down to the anvil, the lower right. So I have broken wand with me. I want to see if I can get something fancy. So don't often fix the broken wands. I just find myself a bit too lazy to bother. Yeah, extra max HP, but I can't tell if that's water below it. It might be transformed toxic sludge. I don't want to risk it. Is that water? Okay, I can just let it drain out regardless. That'll be fine. I don't need to worry. I think it was water. Yeah, we've seen it. Even more max health now. Yeah, this wand should be doing a lovely job. Keep on going. Just deleting enemies. This is lovely. I love triplicate bolt. I forgot just how much I loved it. Like, there was a reason this was my go-to spell for so long. Like now my go-to spell would probably be Plasma Cutter or Plasma Beam Cross, just because it's so easy to break it. But yeah, this trip got boat. This is doing the job in a bit. Like this is marvellous. Anyway, that's just at the walls. I think I just dig down here, to be honest. I wouldn't be bothered really trying properly to scout out the area. That's about to explode above me, I've just noticed. That's also damaging me. That's not great, just shoot things. It'll work out. There we go. It's American way, isn't it? Shoot things, it'll work out. I do apologise if anybody take offence to that. It's simply a joke in poor taste. Now, this is a fun wand. How do I break this the most? I've got Matter Eater on one wand. Chain Spell's nice. If I'm remembering correctly about it though, the extra chain spells don't gain any of the bonuses from at least modifiers. I don't know if it would apply in terms of like the perk concentrated spells. Also, hello, Mansen V. Good to see a new face in chat. I mean, I have to take the wand. It would have to be this one that I drop in exchange for it. Isn't it? I just got shot immediately after. The one stats itself are fantastic, you are correct. Chain Spell is a fun time though still. You can't deny it's good to have. Oh god, Whiskey World. Okay. I'll pick up extra health now then. Because I don't really have any good bits to get Scott stuck behind. See, I remember this time. I've called him the right thing. Okay, change that back. Damn, I don't have the thing I want to change it back to. Okay. He's gonna be difficult this time then. I had hoped I'd have myself the what do you call it? Fireball Orbit again, but no, I binned that, didn't I? I'll need to find another one. That's good for fighting Mega Steve. Because I took way too much damage here. You are correct. The ducks, they really don't care about anything. But anyway, we need to mess with stuff. Downwards Larpa? Again, I think that's like the chain. That's not going to do anything. We don't need black holes, do we? In fact, no, we do need black holes. If we're ever going to dig to a parallel world, Matter Eater won't cut it. Matter Eater does not dig through cursed rock, I believe. That should be more than enough black holes. If I get one Tinkerer, that'd be nice. Okay, so we add these on. That's used to loop it around. This seems like a boring wand. Is there really nothing else I could add to it? There must be something. I could make a huge multicast one, but I don't have many multicasts. Like, there's double spell here. Yeah, then there's just not much else, really. I guess I could do this. That's about as big a multicast as I'm gonna get though, I think. Seems a waste. Add split. Yeah, I could add splitter bolt. With what it's currently doing, I want to try it out. Okay, the accuracy is practically gone using triple scatter. But the chain does mean it just keeps on going. However, I believe that chain's only going to apply to first loss. If I do that, But that's even more chain. I think that one could be what I want. Like the extra damage from the chain shots, or whatever that modifier's called. That one is going to do a lot. Then to stack extra damage, this works how you say it does. Possibly something like this is what we want. Let's give this a shot. Yeah, that should work. What could be more fun is possibly Magic Arrow instead. Magic Arrow work better. It goes a lot faster. It's a bit slow though. Would I want to add Luminous Drill on just to speed it up? Seems a waste. It has a timer. Stack multicasts beside each other like this, you mean? So that is certainly doable. That's bizarre. Why is that faster sometimes and slower other times? Do I need to move this further up potentially? You know, I've got no idea what this is doing. It seems to be firing in bursts. But yeah, that should work. If we had some way to apply rotate throws with a chain shot, that'd be lovely. It's not going to. Only before the casts. I'll trust you in that. That's using too much mana. I can't really justify that. It fires it all in one burst. Like, that's going to be deadly. But I don't know. I really don't. If I had a normal Luminous Drill, that would work a lot better. I think I will give it a shot though. Like, if the mana comes back quick enough, I'd say I can justify it. Bouncing spells, that ruins things, we're not taking that. Faster wands. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Yeah, I'll check damage. How did I break that? Oh! I did about 3000 damage. And it just disappears, apparently. Okay, I'm still confused though. Why did it break in half? Is that the Luminous Drill casting itself again, thanks to Duck? Yeah, I need to add an extra spell in. That's now firing all in one burst rather than two bursts. Would I rather have this? I think I'd rather have it fire more so as a barrage. Ah, let's see if there's another person in the chat. Alex, I want to say. I do need some potions, apparently. I mean, I've got a lot of empty slots. We've got a willing test subject. He's gone. Brilliant. I don't know if I actually want any of these, to be honest. Projectiles near me slow down. That might ruin my accuracy, I'm worried about. Do I want to try it? Nah. I think I'll leave the perks, I'll come back later. Seems I need to go through some urine potentially, so... If that's the case, I'm just gonna dig my way around. Also, for the new people by, I will show you my wands very quickly. Just in case you are interested. This one here, always cast Matter Eater. So this just lets me tunnel through everything. Even at a slight distance, because I added Warp Cast. But that's quite the distance I can get in that. Apparently Knockback 2, it can let me hover. Or fly? This is a flight wand, without me realising. This is a flight wand. How on earth? This wand, this just murders everything as you've seen. This one's currently empty, and this was a flight wand, but I guess I don't need it anymore. That's currently the wand from chat, so if you do spawn a wand in using channel points, I will be forced to replace it with whatever drops in. That's the rules I give myself. Yeah, I need to probably be a bit more careful with this wand. It will eviscerate anything, but it really launches me back thanks to magic arrows. Yeah, we'll ignore those guys down there. I just want to go fight the dragon. Why am I digging with that? I've got a much better digging wand. What on earth am I up to? Don't you love it when it just doesn't occur to you to change wands? I'm sure that doesn't apply to many people. I'm just not in the right mindset of having multiple wands for different purposes. It tends to be my main wand can just dig through stuff anyway. But anyway, let's keep on moving. Found extra health, that's very nice to find. If we just eviscerate people's corpses, which arguably isn't great. I don't know if this is true or not, but I did have Phjook tell me once that the... Yeah, he lets you stack health, I'm aware. I'm not gonna cheat. But yeah, I have heard from Phjook that if you eat the mage's flesh after killing them, it can actually give you like a perk to just resist whatever they do. Got another wand. The last wand was so good. Like, we got this wand out of it. We need to take it. We'll need to see what we can get. It's unlikely to be anything good, but I have space, so I might as well carry it with me. Here we are, somewhere near the dragon cave. Is it up? No, it must be down. Yeah, here we go. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Is that a mimic? That was a mimic. Oh, and a worm, which has got extra health too. I'll pretend that was inside the chest. There we go. Thank you very much, Kerry HD. That's definitely you who did that. Christ almighty. Look at that max mana on just a wand I found out in the wild. God, yeah, I'm gonna leave that. We don't need it. That's been dealt with. Dig my way into here, leave myself a bit of space so I can run afterwards. Okay, this wand, it takes a while to actually get stuff back. Also, apparently, my wand has an extra slot after it. I think that's thanks to this being on the end, it does display as that. I don't know the specifics, however. I'll be able to say for certain. Okay, that's me now gotten inside. Let's spawn dragon. Let's murder dragon. Yeah, dragon was murdered. I've got a bit of alcohol to get through though. We don't have any fire, do we? Well, I guess we just wait. Unless I could hope this works. That's saw blades. That didn't do the job. I'm kind of hoping I can set all this alcohol on fire, because it's going to be a real pain to navigate. I think this can fire out... Is it fire bolts? I can't remember. I swear there's something that can light this on fire though. No, I'm gonna accept the fact I might be wrong. And ooh. No. You're gonna shout at me if I pass this up, aren't you? Yeah, I can't pass this up. I've got an empty wand. You're all gonna shout at me if I do. I've got another orbital as well. I can now add just saw blades to the triplicate bolts. The run's not over. I can fire it safely. It's just very difficult to fire it safely. Also, that's just gold I'm not allowed to pick up. Peculiar. With improved wands. Okay. Improved wands. I can't not have a nuke wand and at least try it out somewhere. I'm gonna regret taking it, haven't I? Okay. So to be careful, you have Mega Steve. And get rid of, sorry, Scott, you want me to call him? I have Scott we need to worry about. Yeah, it's going to fire a lot of nukes. I'm not going to fire it until I've messed with it, don't you worry. I'm not quite mad enough to do that. I may be a little bit on the mad side, but not quite that much. Okay. Firstly, I want to make sure I won't end up dying instantaneously by accidentally using the wrong wand. Nukes will come in later. Much as it pains me to take them off for now, it will happen later. Next, I want to mess around with these. This is potentially more dangerous to me now. Is that actually his name? Like, is that what it translates to? Is it just called Scott? I mean, I'll have a look at that link later, but yeah, that would be interesting if that's the case. Anyway, let's... yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. It is suicidal, but how could you say no to that? How could I say no to it? I mean, the stream's got 25 minutes left before I'm needing to wrap things up, so... I've got an amazing run, but I've got to try it. There goes Steve. The gods are very angry, apparently, because Sawblade orbitals... They chew through everything. Don't worry, I'm gonna save that just for fighting Mega Steve, or Scott, sorry. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. Fire immunity, I already have. Faster levitation? Yeah, I'll trust you. I've just called him Mega Steve, so I call the first one Steve. Calling him Filthy Copper. No, you can't have me do that. Faster levitation, let's take this, then see what's in the shop. Short range homing, honestly. I've got the mana to spare, I want it. Could also make it even more chaotic. Just take this, what's called Quantum Split. That would eviscerate things if I add an orbital on. Tough choice. Remove bounce I don't need. That one's something I don't think I'd ever want to use. No, I've got enough damage, I don't need more damage. At this point I'm worried I'm gonna get twitchy and it'll kill me. If it fires just for one time, it shouldn't kill me. But I am still worried. Remove bounce makes it safer. You would be correct, actually. You're not wrong, it would lower the chance I accidentally fire it into myself. I'm gonna take this one. Short range homing, onto this. Should mean it's safe to fire, it won't home in the back onto me. It should, however, home into like a statue or enemy, more importantly. So let's test it back here where we still have a statue. Yeah, that's now going to home into enemies. A brief burst seems to do about 1,800 damage. At least. Yeah, this is working. Yeah, explosion and fire is what Phjook does. A lot of explosion. Which honestly makes it quite an annoying spell to get from the dragon. Or to get to fight the dragon, even. Because I believe that's 2 damage types the dragon is resistant to. Also, hello Rotten Corpse said, good to see another face. Let's keep on going. I'm honestly amazed no one's actually questioned the webcam yet. Like, Phjook just did that earlier and he's just left. And everyone's thinking, yeah, that's just the webcam. That's perfectly fine, it's Twitch. Yeah, explosion immunity. That is the next perk I'd love to have. Is it one I desperately need? I'd have to say no. Explosion immunity, while it is good to have, as long as you're playing safe, it's fine. I mean, is it better than no cam? I mean, I still don't see the appeal of being able to see people's faces, to be honest. Like, none of you in today's stream have really seen my face. I think Phjook was around at the start, so he would have, but that would be it. Like, you're all missing out on my glorious face, clearly. I can understand it for like a horror game or something, you want to see people's reaction when they inevitably die to some horrible enemy. But I don't tend to make much in the way of facial expressions. I am just looking at the game, playing with my hands, because, I mean, it's keyboard, mouse. You're talking. No, you can't get my face, no. You're not getting it. Not until next stream. Like, I'm strict with my point rewards. If people do things, I'm keeping it. Ah, and Phjook's returned, and he is still enjoying my alarm clock. Good to hear. But yeah, next stream I'll have the webcam fixed unless someone changes it at the start of the next stream as well. In which case it won't be. But yeah, if people do a point reward, I do my best to stick to it. I do stick my best, or do my best to stick to it. Oh, I just got another water stone from that duck. I think I have, haven't I? I mean, take more ducks, of course. Oh, Phjook's got too many points. I think he's got over 10,000 at this point, I'd imagine. Yeah, 12k. Like, Christ almighty. Like, Phjook makes an effort to at least show up to lurk in my streams, just so he can get more points, because if you see the point rewards, you'll notice I do have just, like, extra stream or end of the stream that you can do. So I think he's waiting to try and make me do more Overlord 2. I don't want to do more Overlord 2, Phjook, don't make me. The game was terrible. It really was. Oh, hello mage, I didn't see you. Oh, Phjook. Phjook, what are you wanting? Okay. You'll need to message me later what you want for your extra stream. You can message me now if you want, just in the chat, but we'll need to sort things out. I'll get you an extra stream. That's fine. I can do that. Better not be Overlord 2 though, I swear. Oh god, you've spawned a bunch of enemies. Ah, Risk Arena 2, that would be good. There's still a bunch of new stuff in there which I've not really explored with. Or Overlords too, okay. News too good to be true. You are still going to try and get me to do Overlord 2 again. Oh yeah, Risk Arena 2, that's a great game. I do love it. It's getting a DLC something this year, I'm pretty sure as well. So I'll need to check that out when it happens. The only thing is, you don't tend to get many people watching when you do Risk Arena 2. Or any of the Risk Arena games really. We only really have people going to watch the bigger streamers, they're more well known. Elden Ring is real, like, it's in real life, or the game isn't just a joke. I'm confused, what are you saying? Because if the game itself is real, then that's a bit worrying, I'll be quite honest. I mean, it's a Souls-like game. People can just respawn at checkpoints, and we've been unaware of this. Like, just think how that's going to advance medical science. that's actually being made. Yeah, the Elden Ring is going to be great. When it comes out, that is definitely going to be something I will at least do the one stream on, and then potentially continue streaming, depending on if I can fit it in at a time. And currently, I'm doing Sekiro. I'm trying to get myself at least close to the end. I'm currently very close, but I'm going on holiday in a week's time, so I don't want to quite end it until that happens, because then I'll be starting a new game only to leave for a week. Ah, your New Game Plus and Genichiro. There's a New Game Plus to Sekiro. Oh god, yeah, I'm not gonna do a New Game Plus. End of the first run early and missed damage plus health power-ups. Ah. Ah yeah, when you fight Owl, that does change things a bit. Oh, and we've got Titanic. Phjook, are you just spamming noises now? You are, aren't you? I don't know why I let you have channel points. Yeah, Sekiro's great. I've been loving it. I've missed out on potentially a few things, but I mean, I'm still doing relatively well. Oh yeah, I can't pick up gold, can I? That would have ended badly. Oh, you get an early ending. Alright. You wish for the hard mode. You mean in this game, I'm assuming, not in Sekiro. I don't believe Sekiro has a nightmare mode, does it? It just has a hard mode. Oh, Chaos Larpa, that's my first time seeing it. That sounds fun, I enjoy it because of the word chaos. Oh, now you have Phjook down there. Just sitting in the water lurking. Is that you out of channel points now, Phjook?
Nice
shot! That is great to hear. I don't have to be afraid for everything now. Oh, you can just throw away the charm. Okay, I'd feel bad doing that. He's just a kid. He's doing his best. Oh, and there goes Scott. He's just gone now. I still prefer calling him Mega Steve. I'm gonna keep calling him Mega Steve. Now, Circle of Vigor. I'd love it. I don't have enough gold right now. Okay. Tough decision, tough decision. Do I dig down then come back up just for it? Also, Saw Blade Orbital's not needed. I eviscerated Steve. Mega Steve. Or Scott. Whatever you want to call him. Yeah, I'd imagine without being able to resurrect at all, it's going to be a lot harder. But honestly, if you manage to get your deflects down, like, that could be more than doable. Just fighting a headless when it's even harder, that would not be good. Stack the 3 ducks and one might be almost free, you're correct. Could be, I only need 1 on the end. If that's the case, let's just move everything up. All of these like this. And 2 ducks here. How does this go? Yeah, that's not almost free, that doesn't quite work. A random dose of acceleration. Sure. You can still res. You block a hit, you still take damage. Ah, alright. That does sound quite difficult. Yeah. Being able to block very much is nice when figuring out new enemies. Also, Phjook, what's that wand you've picked up? Phjook? Why have you got a wand? Yeah. Getting damaged through parries though. That's one of the main things I hated when I was streaming it the other day, because I was fighting all the headless. That was not a fun time having to, like, parry just to avoid most of the damage. Still firing all other stuff, but Lumen's is free, yeah. Okay, what if I do this? Is this better? That's not any better, is it? I'll just stick with what it is. That'll do. Yeah, I've managed to get 4 of them. I had to buy myself the purple gourd though, just to resist terror build-up. I also needed an awful lot of just stuff in order to kill him. In terms of healing... What's the healing item? Healing gourd, that's what I was looking for. We still need a bit more money to get him, so back down we go. I don't want to go far. Oh, money! Lovely. Cheers, mister. Don't quite know what that is. I'm going to say larva. Healthy exploration is not OP. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know what is OP though? This. I've got a brilliant plan and I'm going to try and ruin everything. I'm not going to say anything though. I'm not going to ruin what I'm about to do. Where did he get the wand though? Like, I don't even recognise a wand. He must have stolen it from somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the tower. It's the best way to reliably get outside. It's maybe not the most reliable way now that I talk about it. Ah, you spawned the wand, that would explain it. I've got no idea what is on the wand, however. So that's a little worrying. Oh, we can check now though. We can check what was on the wand. Burst of air, extremes. Okay, yeah, that was terrible. Oh no, yeah, I've got it as an escape route. Don't you worry. I've got it as an escape route for later on though. I've got a better plan for the time being. Just you wait. Hate these wizards. Have I killed him yet? I think I have. Get rid of the slime. What I'd like is faster movement as a perk. That's something which is usually passed up by me, but I really should take it more often when I see it. Like, being able to just dodge out the way of stuff and run away if you need to really helps. Like, I just like to get the lava lake. It seems a little excessive, Phjook. I mean, what could be entertaining is just go as far down in the hell as you can and use it. You know, I have a better plan, and I'm not going to say it. I'm not ruining the fun surprise of what's about to go incredibly wrong in a minute. Now, I do have a digging wand. I don't actually need to be playing quite as carefully as I am right now. I could just dig straight up. That would probably manage to get me to the tower entrance. I still do want to be going through this, at least how the game wants me to try and do it. Just can't remember where the tower entrance is exactly, so I'm going to head as far to the left as possible. Just keep on making my way over. I will eventually get to the edge, and then I just need to dig up. Yes, middle left, just find the wall, like that. Then I dig up a little bit, keep on going this way. Okay, that's us actually found the wall this time. So dig up here. Am I too high? Too low. I think I'm digging through Holy Mountain. Let's just go through this then. Is this the right way? Possibly. It's hard to say, really. Dig down from here. I can dig down very fast if I try. That teleport streamer thing did not work in the slightest, did it? It's a bit of a depressing vote when it doesn't actually do anything. Got someone here. Must be in this direction. Yeah, here it is. Tower portal. Or no, this is me back where I started a minute ago. Yeah, because I went up there, didn't I? Well, that's a shame. I've gotten lost. I hate finding a tower. I really do. Why is it such a pain to find? I think I need to go further down, potentially. Just find it from down somewhere. Hug the wall, then go under it, yeah. Okay, I found the edge of the wall. Go over this way, now up. Okay, this is going fine. You can manage. I'm gonna dig more to the left than up, because I don't want to pass it. Any minute now, we will find our way to the tower. Then I can do my ingenious plan I've got. Okay, here we are. I need to dig there. Get that lava draining out. We dig a bit more of it. A little bit more again. Yeah, now into the tower. I think I'll probably dig a route in from above. Okay, are you ready for my ingenious plan? Gonna just gonna kick this. That's completely pointless, but I had to. I had to. That's the tower being nuked from orbit now. Why did I bother? Well, it's because I believe this is underneath the desert, like, pyramid thing. So that would mean, if this is underneath the desert pyramid, I would potentially just nuke the boss up there as well. I currently can't fire any spells. That's a little worrying. Yeah, I might want to hide for a second. Okay, I can fire spells again. That's all good. Healthy rain, very much appreciated. Yeah, I think I was mildly off. Didn't quite manage to land it. Still though, I can just eviscerate him. He's not going to be hard to murder with my wands. Got a Steve. You know what, I might just ignore Steve. As much as it seems cruel, I don't think I can be bothered. That thing's what's annoying me the most right now. Because that... oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Am I alive? Just... I was meleeed. Well, polymorph. It's always polymorph, isn't it? God damn it. I should just done the tower normally. That would have been so much easier if I did it normally rather than trying to cheat it. Well, that's a Noita run. I don't know, I expected that to go differently. Ah well. I mean, it's wrapped up the stream pretty much right on time. Like, I've been streaming for about 3 hours, that's what I aim to do. I had fun regardless, I mean, I'm not even all that annoyed. Noita's just a game which I enjoy messing about in more than anything. But yeah, that was a good run. I enjoyed what I managed to make out of that wand, which I got from the dragon. I quickly fixed my webcam. In fact, no, I'll do that off stream. But yeah, I'll see you around KMH2. Cheers for popping by again. I do appreciate you popping by. No, that was my head going in front of the webcam for a second. Yeah, I do hope all of you have been watching, did enjoy as well. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye for now.